Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So we are doing another 5 newly released products that are totally worth the hype today. If you are new here or if you haven't seen any of my previous videos like this, basically the idea is this video is to kind of try and help you navigate all of the new releases that are happening all the time. If you are anything like me, you probably feel totally bombarded by all the new releases, like there's new palettes, there's new foundations, there's new lipsticks, literally what feels like every single day, and it can be really, really hard with all the marketing and all the things that happen around products to actually know which ones are definitely worth the money and which ones are not worth the money. So I have got 5 of the newly released products here that I have tried and tested that I definitely know are totally worth the hype and totally worth the money, and actually some new holy grails for me, which is really, really, really exciting. So if you are interested in learning about 5 new products that are totally worth the hype, then please keep on watching. All right, so first up, I wanted to talk about some teeth whitening strips. So these are the Ollie teeth whitening strips, and they are so ridiculously simple to use. They're basically just little strips that stick to your teeth, and you basically, I'll show you the actual strips in a minute, but you stick them on the front and they kind of fold underneath your teeth, and then they whiten your teeth. You leave them on for 30 minutes. They whiten your teeth without any sensitivity. And I know you're probably like, yeah, I do not believe you for a second. Guys, I have got very, very, very sensitive teeth. I have tried pretty much all of the teeth whitening products out there, the at-home ones, the in-dentist chair ones. I've tried Zoom teeth whitening, like I've tried everything, and the pain, it pretty much entirely scared me off teeth whitening, like full stop. I was like, no, this is so not worth it. Like the pain was so bad, like my entire brain was like, oh. But I'd read a lot about the Ollie ones online, and then I saw that girl Shay talking about them on her channel. I love Shay. She's amazing. You totally need to subscribe to her channel. But she was literally raving on and on and on about them. Said that she'd been using them for a year, and she said that she'd used them to whiten her teeth leading up to her wedding. And I was like, oh, okay, I need to try these. And I don't know if it was coincidence or sheer dumb luck or what it was, but Ollie reached out to me and offered to send me the products. And then they said if I loved them, that they'd be willing to collaborate with me on a video. So naturally I was like, okay, well, if there's no sensitivity, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give this another go. I'm gonna be brave. You guys, zero sensitivity, like freakishly no sensitivity at all. Like, I'm not even kidding. So this is what the box actually looks like. And the other thing that makes them different to other teeth whitening systems out there is they actually do offer like a subscription kind of a service. So basically, you know, you'll do your first pack. So you can purchase like the first pack of 24 strips, which is 12 treatments. You know, hardcore, use them every single day for 12 days and like get your teeth really, really white. But then you can also subscribe to like a monthly kind of a thing. So once a month, they'll send out like a maintenance pack so that you can actually keep your teeth white, you know, throughout the whole year kind of a thing. They're also very, very affordable. I find these to be less or just less than half the price of other teeth whitening strips out there. And to be fair, other teeth whitening strips have also caused me a lot of sensitivity as well. So inside the little box, like you have the actual strips. Let me get one out. Ooh, actually in here too. Now this is like a freaky thing, honestly. The shade guide, I did not realize, and I mean, you guys always say the loveliest things about my teeth, thank you, but I mean, white lines. They're staring at me in the face. They probably make my teeth look whiter than they really are. But I could not believe how yellow that my teeth actually were. So when I first started using these strips, I was literally up here at like an 8. Seriously, no kidding at all. I was like an 8. I am now like between like a 2 and a 3. They've whitened my teeth so much, but like I said, again, no sensitivity. But inside these little packs, you've got the upper strip and the lower strip. I think I can open this now and still use it tomorrow. Hopefully I can. Ooh, actually, maybe we'll stick it on Brandon. Yeah. But they're so quick and simple to use. So the longer strip is for the top teeth and the shorter strip is for the bottom teeth. You literally peel them off this plastic. You stick them on your teeth. You leave them for 30 minutes. It's not like weirdly invasive like the gels and the trays and the lights and everything. It's quick and simple. I quite often will pop them in before I jump in the shower. I'll have a shower. I'll wash my hair. I'll do all that nice stuff. I'll blow dry my hair. And then by that point, 30 minutes has passed. Just take them off. I grab a toothbrush and sort of brush off the residue, and it's literally as simple as that. So like I said, Ollie were kind enough to reach out and offer to partner up with me for today's video, and thank you so much again to Ollie for that. They've offered you guys a discount code, which is awesome. It's quite a significant discount as well. So the code is Nikkia. I will link it in the description bar, and any extra information that you might want to know will be down there as well. But like I said, like if teeth whitening scares you, if it freaks you out, or if you've got sensitive teeth, or if you're just looking for something that's like low maintenance that actually gets results, definitely have a look into Ollie. I've been really, really happy with the results. Really happy. All right, so next up I have a concealer, and I am literally kicking myself because I do not know why for the best of me, why I did not try this earlier. Like, this product has been sitting in my drawers back here. Like, it was sent out in PR and it's been sitting there for the longest time, and I'm like, because it is so good. You guys, the Benefit Cakeless Concealer. Oh, the sun shines out of this little tube, let me tell you. So this is an incredible concealer. Very, very, very high coverage. It covers up redness, rosacea, dark under eye circles. It does all of that without adding texture or crepiness to the skin as well, which I really, really like. But it does not crease and it does not cake. Like, it is everything that the name suggests it is. I am truly surprised at how nice the formula is. It's very, very thin and lightweight. It's not as runny as the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer formula, but it's got a very similar consistency where it's like just pure pigment kind of mixed in, like, I don't know, nearly like water. It's so lightweight. It blends out like absolutely perfectly. I do not have any issues with blending this one out at all. I've used brushes, I've used sponges, and I love the way that it blends every single time, but it just lasts so well on my skin. It looks so flawless. I nearly feel like, I'm wearing it today underneath my eyes. You can see. I nearly feel like it blurs my under eye area. Like, I'm honestly so impressed with this. So no creasing, fine on my oily skin. I don't find that it melts off during the day or anything. I don't find that it settles. I don't find that it gets cakey or creepy. Like I said, coverage is fantastic, really lightweight and super easy to blend. It pretty much ticks all of the boxes. And you know what? This may have kicked Shape Tape's little butt. It is such a good concealer. Totally worth the hype, totally worth everybody raving on about it. I understand the hype with this one. It's beautiful. All right, next up, the Beauty Blender Primer. Now, this is a product that I was very, very cynical about because I generally, like, being an oily skin type, my skin just does not agree with like retexturizing primers that are sort of like more of like a silicone kind of a feel, very slippery on the skin. You know those types of primers, like the ones that are made for filling in pores, but it's all well and good if you've got dry skin, they'll stay in place, but your makeup literally slides right off. They're the ones that I'm talking about. And I honestly thought that's what this was going to be. I was like, I'll test it eventually, but I'm sure I'm just going to have the same bad results as those other ones, right? I am more than pleasantly surprised in how freaking good this primer is. So it's called the Leveler. They call it their pore minimizing primer, smooth and feel. There is two, it's slightly tinted. There's a light to medium, which I use, and then there's I think medium deep is the other one. This does such an incredible job at blurring texture, minimizing pores, minimizing texture on the skin, but it does not impact like the longevity of your makeup. So like I said, those other pore filling primers, usually a nightmare for me to use. Usually after like 4 hours, my makeup's like ready to kick it and run out the door. Don't find that at all with this. It's got a very, very different texture too, quite different to a lot of the ones out there. So think of like Benefit Porefessional, right? Very, very thick kind of a consistency, packed with silicone. It definitely blurs, but also, like I said, those issues. This, I thought, even when I first pumped it out, I was like, what's going on here? But it is not the case at all. As you blend this into the skin, it starts to sort of more feel like a very light lotion, and then it dries down, and you'll probably see it, hopefully, and don't mind my big cut, that's from putting up Christmas trees. Yep, me. But as you blend it into the skin, it kind of sets down to this amazing powdery finish that's not like really super heavy on the skin. It's still really, really breathable, but it just blurs absolutely everything, and it's so amazing underneath foundation. Like, I really love blending my foundation out on top of this. I feel like it's really, really seamless. Can you see the difference in the back of my hands? Hopefully you can. It's like Photoshop. It's like I've literally face-tuned the back of my hand there. It's amazing under foundation, and I actually really like it just on the skin without any makeup at all. Totally blurs pores, totally minimizes texture, and my makeup still lasts a really, really long time when I am wearing it. Like, I genuinely, I'm like, wow. I was so shocked by this product. It's totally worth the hype. It's my own fault for being cynical, honestly. You brought this on yourself, Nikkia, but truly, if you are after a primer that really minimizes texture, and if you've got an oily skin type and, none of the other ones have worked for you, try this. It's so lightweight and amazing. You'll love it. All right, next up I have an eyeshadow palette from Shannon. You guys, I'm sure you guys know Shannon, ShanXO here on YouTube. Really, honestly, her and Hamish are some of the loveliest, nicest, sweetest people Brandon and I have met. But you guys, her new eyeshadow palette from her brand XO Beauty is freaking amazing. So it's called Heaps of Sweets. It's funny, I actually saw quite a few comments on like Twitter and that, people being like, what does heaps mean? Heaps is something that's like totally normal for us here in Australia and in New Zealand to say, like it's it means like lots of or piles of, or that's what it means. But it's got the most beautiful packaging. It's got like little cupcakes and lollies and stuff, and then like this gold writing. Shannon did actually show me this palette in New Zealand. I mean, this is going back months and months and months now, before it was released, and I was like, girl, that formula, you've done something really, really well here. So it's a mixture of shimmers and mattes. You've got some beautiful purples, but also some gorgeous golds and warm tones in here. Honestly, some of the butteriest, like smoothest matte shadows to blend. And these shimmers, like watch this, you'll flip your lid, literally. So much pigmentation. You do not have to really apply a lot of pressure to apply these. You do not really have to pack it on. They apply so smoothly with a brush. Probably one of the rare kind of shimmer formulas that do apply super, super well with a brush without ending up kind of like everywhere all over your face. You know what? Let's just do a couple of swatches on my hand so that you can actually see what I'm going on about. We've got a beautiful, and I mean, look at this. I barely, so buttery. Actually, we'll try, oh, they just feel so soft when you put your fingers in them. They're like velvet. Beautiful, rich matte brown. Another one that I really love is this apricot shade. I actually use this in a look. That video will be going live. Is it up yet? It's probably not up yet, actually. I used it on the center of my lid and it was just absolutely amazing. And I mean, these are like the jankiest swatches ever. I'm so bad at like swatching on my hands. I feel like it never looks neat. But truly full opacity, full pigmentation, full payoff, but very buttery, velvety formula. Very, very easy to blend. Minimal fallout when blending. Like even this deep, dark matte brown, I can go to town and blending this and I don't end up with it everywhere on my face. They're really, really good quality shadows. Just an awesome little eyeshadow palette. Really, really good size. It comes with a nice big mirror. If you're looking for something that's a mixture of like purples and like some neutrals and just shadows that are genuinely really easy to use and blend, definitely recommend checking this one out. It's really, really nice. Oh, actually, they did also give me a discount code. Oh, I can't remember what it is. I'll link it down below, but I think it's for 10% off. I'll put it in the description bar for you guys. Worth checking out. Really, really nice palette. Now, I haven't really delved too heavily into Clinique makeup per se. I definitely love their skincare. You guys know that already. And I really like their foundation. They introduced a foundation that was like a foundation and concealer in one. Love that foundation. Really, really nice. I've got another one here to try, actually. I'm interested to try. Haven't really delved too much into their makeup, but I randomly tested these lipsticks in Sydney and I was like, the formula of these is absolutely insane. So it's a new range from Clinique and it's basically like a line of nude lipsticks, but for every single skin tone. I'm pretty sure they've got 50 shades in this collection, which is totally insane. So all the way from super fair skin down to deep skin, like they've got a shade for literally everybody. But I randomly tried these and I cannot get over how good they are. I should actually let you know what they're called before I continue raving on about them. So they're called the Even Better Pop Lip Color Foundation. Is that really what they're called? Yes it is. Okay. Basically, they're a really, really amazing creamy lipstick that gives you so much pigmentation, but at the same time is so ridiculously lightweight that you don't even know that it's like on your lips. I mean, I'll swatch these lippies so that you actually know kind of what I'm going on about. So the first shade that I've got here is Enamored, and it's like a beautiful, rich kind of a berry, but like, oh, they're so incredibly lightweight. I would nearly call it like a satin matte kind of a formula. It's nearly like a whipped kind of a feeling on the lips. There's no heaviness. There's no like, okay, I'm wearing like a matte looking lipstick. They're so incredibly lightweight. They kind of feel like a balm, like heaps of moisture, lots of pigment, but you know, like none of the bad stuff that comes with a lot of matte looking lipsticks. And I don't know if that's because it is like more of a satin matte. I don't know. This shade here is Eyelet. This is like a beautiful nude. I'll put this one next to it. I love this one. It's got like a beautiful pinky undertone. It's kind of a bit hard to see on my arm there. But I'm truly just so blown away by this formula. Like, I love it when I find lipsticks where the formula, you know, it just feels different to everything out there. And I do have quite dry lips. I do struggle, you know, with lipsticks like building up, you know, that awful gungy line that you get on the inside of your lips is not cute. We all know that that's not cute. I'm truly blown away by this formula. I've been wearing them heaps. I've been loving the colors. I've only got 3 colors. I actually want to get quite a few more because they're so nice. The packaging is really beautiful as well. Like it's like matte soft touch. Yeah, they're just a really, really nice product that are totally worth the money and totally worth the hype. Okay, was that 5? Yes. We have arrived. So there you have it, guys. 5 newly released products that in my opinion are totally worth the hype and totally worth the money. Like I said earlier, it can be really, really tricky with new releases to know which things are actually good and which things are actually not good because everything gets hyped, everything gets you know, raved on about and like hyped up on social media and everything. And it can be a bit like, oh, well, is it good? And then you end up spending your money, and then, you know, I don't want you to waste money. So I hope that today's video helped you. I hope that this series helps you. If you've got any questions about anything that you've seen in today's video, do let me know. If you haven't seen me use these products in videos yet, and actually, funnily enough, I filmed a first impressions tutorial using the Benefit Concealer and the Beauty Blender Primer. I literally filmed that video like a month ago, like ages and ages and ages ago. I'm pretty sure it only went up like earlier this week. So I have actually been testing these for a lot longer than it appears. It's the funny thing about these videos, like nothing's in order and I'm like, okay, which video is going up? Like it can get kind of tricky, but yeah, if you've got any questions about any of the products that you saw, or if there are any other newly released products that you've had your eye on, but you're still like, I don't know if it's worth it or if it's not, let me know what it is. Chances are I've already tested it and I can actually let you know, or chances are it's here and I'll be able to test it and show you it on camera. So yes, let me know all of your thoughts down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I love you guys heaps. I hope you're having an amazing day and I'll catch you all in my next video.